Hey there, it's Kimberly with Beijing Girl Budgets. How are you doing today? Today, we are going to work on doing some cash consolidation in our travel folder. This binder is what we're using to help fund our trip overseas during the summer. We have the goal to go all cash in on our trip, meaning we are not going to accumulate any credit card debt that hasn't been preconceived with cash. Um, so we want to pay it, if we do use our credit cards, we want to pay it off immediately. And to do that, we have budgeted and are trying to save our cash up front. So let's get right into it. So if you haven't seen any one of these videos before, it's taking the cash that you have in here. If you can see, my binder is super thick that it barely closes. So I'm going to reduce it a little bit so I can make sure that I can, one, make the money work for me by putting it into a high yield savings account. We will fill it with prop money. I'll show you that in a minute. And hopefully this will consolidate, leave more room for more savings, and then we can put it in the bank, less money in the house, all that good stuff. So let's get into it. So my first category is flights. Flights is what we are saving to do our round trip there and back. There's 3 of us that's traveling, so flights are pretty hefty as far as an expense in the budget. So this is our tracker. I have it available on Etsy. All this is available on Etsy if you are interested. Airplane tracker, you can see that each little airplane icon is worth $150. We've saved about $700 so far. We're on our way. Long way to go though. Right now you'll see in the back of my folders I have the tracker. Our goal is written up here as 3,000. That's actually half of our goal. We're trying to save 7,000 now. So again, on our way. But as you can see, there's a lot of cash in here and we don't want that. So we are going to try and consolidate as we go through. I'm doing the method where I don't take anything out. I'll put things in and I'll go back when I can, when I have more cash in here, and we'll use our prop money to fill where we can. So I have $700 in here. I'm going to take out 1, 2, 3, 4 $100 bills, and I'm going to put this tray here because this is what we're going to put in the bank. So $400. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my prop money available on my Etsy shop, but they're very durable prop money that will be a placeholder for the money that I have represented in our savings account. So $400 right there. Let's see what else we can take out of here. 50. I do have a $50 savings placeholder. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, another 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Let's count that again just to make sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 95, 100. One more time. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 100. I know how to count. Okay, so one more 100. Let's see what else is left. So these are my ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. Let's put that there. 100, or that's 10. So let's take out a 10. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. So we are going to take 30 in. Let's see if we have another 10. No, I don't. So I'm going to take 2 5s back. And what do we have left? Oh, look at that. I think we 20, 40, 50. So we can take that. We're on our way to getting rid of all this cash. I'm awesome. I love it. I'm going to put that there, and take the 50. Actually, put that back and take the 50. And then take this back and take 100. So we might come back into flights and take some of these 100 fillers back because I don't have that many. I have more I need to go make. I can do that too. So now flight has been consolidated into paper money. All of this is going to the bank and we'll earn a little bit more as far as interest bearing in a high yield savings account. Hotel. Let's see. Hotel, same thing. Each icon is worth $95 in this case. So we've saved this much, which is about 435. So, and I'll put these back when we are done off camera. So let's see what we have in hotel. So we have a 50. We'll go ahead and take that as prop money. Let's see. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that's $200 right there. Let's put this right here. And all of this can go right here. And that's $200. Bam. One thing I did notice, we'll go back in a minute. Let me finish the top. So let's see, 10, 20, 30. So let's take 20 out. Okay. So 30 right there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 20, 30, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Let's see how much we have. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So this is 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay. So we're going to take 50 out for this amount. And this was 100. So we'll take 100 for that. Let's take this 50 out for this. Mixing up money. And just to make sure, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 100. Okay. We're going to move the 10s to the 20 spot. I'm going to move it back one because there you go. So, what are we left with? 31, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's change these dollars for a 5. There we go. And let's see. How awesome is that? Way smaller. And condensed right into our envelope. Awesome sauce. So I'm going to go back to flights real quick because what I realized is I don't even have to use all my hundreds for this. Let's take out, there's so many hundreds in here. So I had 700 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 of these I'm going to take out, put back in. Look at that. 500. 700. How pretty is that gold? Okay, back on track. So we have 2 consolidated. We're on our way. Transportation. Transportation has this cute little tracker. Each cart of the train and the caboose is worth its $80, including all the icons as well. So our goal for transportation is $1,500. This is everything excluding airfare. So trains, cabs, tubes, anything like that, where we're trying to go overseas in different countries, will be used for this money. Well, this money will be used for that. So we have saved right now 390. So here's 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. That's 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. That's 300. So let's go and change that out. So do y'all have any summer plans as we go through this? Let me know. Put some comments in the bottom of where you're trying to go for the summer and what you're doing to save, because that would be cool to see and hear, knowing that I'm not the only one trying to save a whole heck of a lot of money to go overseas. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. So we have 90. So let's take this 20, 50. And let's get a $50 bill. Actually, I keep going back to real when I have this. And we're gonna end up probably, let's see if there's any consolidation we can do here. Oh, and this one too. Let's do 5. So, what are we left with? We have 1, 2, 3, 50, 90. Awesome. So let's put this back in here. Zip that up. Okay, now it is to dining. Dining is for every meal we conceive of, snacks, everything. So we're trying to save a lot of money for dining. There's 3 of us, so $3,000 for the whole time that we're there. So in my tracker, 125, each icon is valued at 125. So we haven't saved that much. We have a long way to go, but we just started also. So 2 icons have been filled out so far. So we have $100 here, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So $200. Let's do that one first. So we'll take this and this and this. Get $200. Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, and 5. So we know that we can take a 5 for this. And a 10 for this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. No, what am I doing? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Put this in the bank. 50 right there. So, I'm making this more difficult than I need to, aren't I? But that's okay. Judge me not. 20, 25. So, we should have 275 in this folder. 250, 75. Perfect. So, attractions. Attractions has a goal of 2,500. We have saved 250. So let's consolidate that guy. Here's our tracker. 2 icons filled so far. Each one's valued at 100. All this is available on my Etsy shop. I don't know if I said that before, but even the trackers. So I have a flight bundle, a vacation or travel bundle, and all these 7 categories that I'm using with their trackers is all included in it. So it would be that, the folders with the vinyl on here, zip folders. I'm not making envelopes for this because they get so bulky and cumbersome, and hopefully you're in it a lot. So we'll use the zippers for that bundle. So just go on my Etsy shop and I'll put the link right here somewhere. But yeah, so here's 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So all of it can be by prop money. And all of it is going in the bank. So I talk about it a lot on previous videos, but I really, really, really want to iterate again for the people in the seats in the back that high yield savings accounts are the way to go. They don't publish it because, again, that takes money out of their kind of P&L. So they don't publish them that often. They don't spend money on advertisement. They don't also spend money on real estate. So high yield savings accounts are available but through those institutions that don't have brick and mortar. So for example, majority they obviously the bigger institutions have them, but they have more qualifications to be able to open one. Companies like SoFi has a high yield savings account with a minimum balance of $1. And if you do direct deposit into a savings account, you can get up to 3.5% or around there, depending on where their interest rates are. Interest on a savings account. That's unheard of on regular savings accounts from regular big bank institutions. So do your research. I'll post something on my Instagram. I saw Baddies and Budget post something. I'll repost hers about different high yield savings accounts that are available now. I chose SoFi, but you can choose any of them. SoFi has this functionality with vaults that allows you to create these same categories without any additional costs, and you know exactly what is in each folder, even in the bank. So that's pretty cool. So again, do your research, find what works for you, but definitely go and do go acquire a high yield savings account. Souvenirs. I'm almost done. Souvenirs is actually fully funded. Our goal was $600. We're not trying to take a lot home in gifts for everybody. We just want to get there and enjoy our memories, our adventures, and create memories to last kind of a lifetime. So we're not planning on spending that much on souvenirs. So 1, 2, 3, 400. Well, let's keep it up just in case I miscount. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that is $500 right there. So I wish it was 5,000. 500. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 100. So all of it's going in the bank. And we will be putting it in a high yield savings account. So has anybody gone over to Europe for an extended period of time? And what did you do? What were some of the attractions that you did that you would recommend my family make time for? We're planning on using the Eurostar a lot. So what places did you go on the train in particularly? Leave comments below. I'd love to hear from you on that. Souvenirs. So miscellaneous, our last folder. I kind of added this impromptu because I'm thinking, what else did I not think of? So I am, and I need to cut this down. This is way too big. So there's no label yet, but I do want to have like a bucket of money for things I didn't think of. There's an outfit I want to buy, a piece of jewelry I want to buy, a piece of clothing for my daughter, something like that. I want to make sure that I have some extra cash floating around. So each money bag is worth $45. My goal is to save $1,500 before we go. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 is what we have so far. So I'll put this in here. Easy peasy. I'm going to leave this out because I'm going to cut it down. And that is oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that, it closes. Look at that. This binder is from Baddies and Budgets. I told you she's the one that posted about the high yield interest accounts lately. If you can see that, Baddies and Budgets. But she is awe-inspiring. I've said that before. I love the way that she's budgeted it and has made it functional for everyday people. I love my charm as well. Kind of proud of that. I got it at Claire's, if you're wondering. My daughter is 5 and loves Claire's. And so I went in there. I was like, well, hey, that's cute. I'll put that on there too. So anywho, that's our travel binder, way smaller. Gives me more room to save. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any questions, please post them below. I plan on being super interactive with my community as I go through this journey. And I want to know what you did, what you think I could do better in this pursuit to save and fully fund our vacation via cash. So until next time, I will say bye, be safe, and see you on the next recording. Bye.